What is up, guys? Gabby's Gavin. Okay, so I'm gonna be basic again and start off my second video with doing a Q&A for the Disney College program. I wanted to do something different, but I asked all my DCP friends and they were all like, do a Q&A, do a Q&A. I'm like, okay. So I have a list of a bunch of questions that people asked me. So we're gonna go over them. I'm not gonna put people's Instagram of who asked me what, because I think it's weird when people do that. But yeah, let me start off this video by saying I do not speak for the company. I'm just in the DCP. So I don't really have an order for how I'm gonna be answering the questions. I'm kind of just gonna answer them as they were asked. The first question is, what is your idea for packing and your prep you were doing before going to the DCP? I am a type A personality when it comes to packing. I start packing like months in advance and I pack everything I could ever need. I am a definite overpacker, but I think that's okay. So I've actually already started packing. So the thing I did is to kind of prevent myself from overpacking, I limited what sizes of boxes I were bringing. So like for my decorations, I have a smaller box than I have for bathroom stuff, and then like a smaller box than I have for kitchen stuff, because I know I'm gonna need more kitchen stuff, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit more space to work with so I don't overpack kitchen stuff and don't overpack decorations, if that makes sense. So like, where are they? My room, I'm in the middle of like rearranging my room, so everything's kind of messy. All my room decorations I'm fitting in this box, which you can see I still have a lot of room and I already have all the decorations I want. But like if my family gives me something throughout the time, I can just put it in that box. By bathroom stuff, I mean literally everything, like hair. That's like where I'm putting my hair stuff, my straightener, my blow dryer, any hair clips I want. Cause I'm like, I love little hair things. So like any of this stuff, it's going in there. I have a bathroom mat and like my shampoos and conditioners, those are in there. But I'm also putting like cleaning supplies in there. So one thing I definitely overpacked on is I'm bringing like a bunch of like comfy stuff, I guess, because I like blankets and stuff. So I have like these 2 pillows and I have 2 more pillows over there. And then like I have like 5 throw blankets. I love throw blankets. I think they're comfy and I like to be able to switch them up. So I feel like I definitely overpacked in that aspect. So I feel like that's okay because it's more of a comfort item. It's not like I'm overpacking like a bunch of clothes that I'm not going to wear. I know I'm going to use them. And I knew I used them when I was at college. That's always something I just always used a lot of. So question number 2 is, how long did it take you to receive your offer after your interview? I had a really quick turnaround, I feel like, and not like some people have this quick of a turnaround, but I know there was people who like interviewed the same day as me but earlier in the day and didn't hear back the same day as me. I interviewed at March 25th at 3 p.m. and I heard back at March 27th at 9 a.m. So I had a very quick turnaround. Like I feel like a little quick, like a little too quick. It was overwhelming. Next question was, how were you feeling during the whole process of waiting and everything? I didn't really have enough time to like panic or anything while I was waiting. I definitely was panicking, but it was more just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hear back next week. I have to wait so long, because I thought I had longer to wait, but then I heard back like the next day and I was like, what? So I was definitely nervous, but I also feel like I had an advantage in this interview because I've already interviewed for the DCP and got accepted before, so I feel like that also calmed my nerves. Like if I can do this once, I can do it again, right? So I feel like that helped me a little too. What advice would you give someone who's nervous for their interview? So like I would definitely tell them, just be yourself and be willing to talk as much as you want, because I'm talkative and I feel like that I showed that in my interview, and I feel like that kind of helped me a little bit. Like if you're like standoffish and like you're just like, yes, no, I wouldn't want to do that, like you have to like explain yourself. I feel like if you don't explain yourself, it kind of brings down your chances of getting in a little. I feel like you have to be like a talkative person in order to, like, Disney is a very like, you have to be an extrovert. I feel as though to do this job you have to be talkative, and I feel like that definitely helped in like my application and interview process, just being open. Like I talk a lot, I'm an outgoing person, I've always been a very talkative person. I feel like opening up about that definitely helped me a little bit. What made you interested in applying? So my really good friend who I actually met online back in 2020, that sounds about right. Back in 2020, we met online. She lives in Orlando and she's doing the DCP currently, and she definitely made me like, okay, I want to do it because I could live with my friend. My, like, I don't know. That, and then, like, I always grew up, my family was a Disney loving family. Like, we always did a bunch of Disney stuff growing up. So I feel like that definitely, like, pushed me to, like, want to do it more. So I feel like that's kind of, like, the main reasons I wanted to do it. What are you most excited for in the DCP? I think I'm definitely most excited to meet with all the people I've been chatting with online. I feel like I've definitely talked to a lot of people online, and we've been having like nightly FaceTimes, and they are all just generally super cool. So I'm really excited to meet the people I've been getting to know this whole time, and like just getting to know them more and hanging out with them in person. I'm also generally excited to make new friends there, because I feel like with all things, you do have to make friends online first and then make more friends in person. And I'm excited to meet all these people coming from all different backgrounds. There's this one guy who texted me. He's from, oh God, I don't even know. I think he said Venezuela. So that's like so cool. And I'm like getting to meet like, especially the international students. I'm excited for that. Have you attended any of the Zoom sessions? Yes, I attended the Welcome to Disney Zoom session. And I actually have my next one coming up saying, I think it's the arrival day one, what to expect when you arrive. And I definitely recommend them. I feel like it gave me like, even though I've done a lot of research before this, I feel like it definitely made me like realize some other things and like notice some other things I might not have noticed. Even if I did, just getting a better understanding for all of them, I feel like that definitely helped. What is your favorite ride? Oh my God, I love Rock and Roller Coaster. That has been my favorite ride since I was like, I would have to say like 10. The first time I rode it, I was probably like 10 because I was always scared of rides growing up, like the roller coasters. Love it so much. And yes, I am currently in mourning. The funny story with like the first time I rode Rock and Roller Coaster, my family didn't tell me it was a roller coaster. They told me it was a cute little ride, and I was like, okay. And I was like, la 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 la, getting on the ride, and then they strapped me in, and they're like, Gabby, this is a roller coaster, and I'm like, and then that actually started my love for roller coasters. What role do you want and why? I want to be attraction so bad, specifically Jungle Cruise. I would love, love, love to be a Jungle Cruise skipper. I feel like that would be like so perfect for my personality. And I feel like that would just definitely be something I would be so good at. I just think I would be so good at being a Jungle Cruise skipper. But any attractions really. I feel like I would be good at Tower Terror or like Rise of Resistance or like Kilimanjaro safaris too. I'm a big talker, and I am a theater major. I love acting, and to be able to do that for my job, I would love that. How much do you make an hour? So the contract I signed, we were making $17 an hour, but I know like entertainment and performers, I think they make 18 or 19 an hour. I'm not totally sure. What jobs could you be working? You could be working anywhere from like a custodial to like a seater at a restaurant, quick service, attractions, transportation. There's just a whole range of like, there's so many different things you'd be working, and I feel like all of them would be an amazing experience to do, and I feel like any of them I would be so lucky, and I'm so grateful I get the opportunity to work any of them. Do you need lots of work experience? I don't know the answer to this question. I feel like you don't need work experience, but I feel like it definitely helps you in the process, if that makes sense. So like, even if you don't have work experience, I feel like you can still get a job here, but I feel like work experience definitely will help you be able to navigate this journey a little bit better. What questions do they ask you from the interview? They start off with the basic questions where they were like, hi, what's your name? Like, just to verify me, what's your name? What school do you go to? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And then they asked, what's your favorite ride? What's your favorite snack? And what's your favorite park? Blah, 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 blah. I tell them all that. Then I mentioned this in my last video. My interview was a little weird. They asked me to tell them jokes and stuff. And, like, it was kind of more just, like, them trying to get to know me from more, like, the acting based rides, because I told them I wanted that. So guys, fingers crossed. And that is actually my last question I have for you guys today. So don't forget to like and subscribe to follow me on my Disney journey. I am gonna start posting more videos as it gets closer. Like a packing video, because I'm just putting everything in the boxes now, but I'm gonna dump them all out and post a packing video to show you guys what I actually packed. I want to do a move-in video and like the weeks of my life, stuff like that. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great day. Bye.